there's no connection to him anymore. You feel what I'm trying to say? And when you're trying to push it, or when you're selling tickets, that's a connection. There's so many artists out there that I could name who are huge that have never sold tickets. Jason Derulo, never sold tickets. Flo Rida, never sold tickets. These are guys who are making $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a night. One-offs, though. They can't sell tickets. Beyoncé sells tickets. Kendrick is it's the literally, if you want to show the music industry you're the shit, you don't have to rap. You don't have to sing. You don't have to dance. You just have to prove that you can sell tickets. If you could prove you can sell tickets, you can get signed. Because if you can sell tickets, that means that. So Bobby and them are going through this thing where they want to show they can sell tickets. Look what happens. Now, guess what he's going to be doing? All these festivals again. Chasing money. Nightclubs again. Chasing money. You got to start somewhere. And the only thing with Bobby, if I was his manager, I'd have been like, it's too late. We got to get a record out. We need a hot record while chasing money. Get a hot record. Now, here's the part where it becomes hard. You got a hot record. Now we have to stop chasing money.
Oh,
we're
like
hot.
Okay.
We're hot now. Everybody wants me.
Like, don't take the brown paper bag type shit.
It's hard, and that's why we don't have any real stars in the music industry anymore. Because
why did you transition from the club to the tickets? Because a lot of people don't understand what hard tickets is. Why did you transition? What was the importance of that?
Like my manager, like early on, like we all really, everybody, we just was learning as we go.
Meezy?
Meezy.
Meezy. Shout out to him.
So he broke it down to me, like, because at first I'm like, man, that tour, I'm getting 40, 50,000 in the club, probably like 30, 40,000 in the club at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And you want me to go on tour for a month and get $2,000 a show? That's $60,000 for the whole tour. That's 2 club shows, and I'm wasting a whole month. He broke it down to me like, most you can get in the club is probably 100,000. It's people who going and doing ticketed shows getting $2-3 million. So if you want to get 100,000 for the rest of their life, keep going to the club. If you want to get $1 million a show, go sacrifice, do this tour, build this audience, then go do your own tour and just keep building on.
Let's go. Ready? What's good, y'all? This is Ray Daniels, a.k.a. the Coach Referee, and this is the Raydar Report. Let's go. What we talking about today? By the way, before we even start, my Knicks won against the Celtics. I was praying that we could take it 5 games. Now we're at least taking it 6. So let's just put that in the air.
You said at least.
No, I mean, you know, if you've been watching basketball, like the Knicks have been getting owned by Boston. So, I mean, it was on First Take Monday before the series started. They were like, can the Knicks, what's more likely to happen? The Knicks get swept or the series goes 7 games? And everybody was like, Knicks getting swept. So to see them win 2 in a row is like really good feeling.
Oh, wow. See,
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, so you ain't even, he's still on that. I'm like.
Bro, I couldn't believe it, bro. I couldn't believe it, bro. Like, so that's what it is. But, you know, I just want to say that before we get into it. So, you know, as we hear, you know, it's a couple people rolling in. So, like, what we talking about today, Alex? What we talking about today, Jordy? What we talking about today?
So, right now, the economy is, it done hit hip-hop. It done hit R&B. Tickets.
No, it's just, yeah, let's go. Go, finish. So go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people saying all type of flaw shit about in this show they see that's not sold out. They got something to say about it. You know what I'm saying? And I love
casual.
You being in the industry, giving your input on that. Or people reading too much into this shit.
So I've been talking about this on my show. Have I, Jordy? Have I not been saying festivals have killed touring for artists? Because look at it like this. Like, see, it's the problem. Like, we be doing all of these events and festivals and everything, and we just assume that people, and they just charge these astronomical amounts of money and assume that people can afford. So pay attention. Coachella, shout out to Rashad from EYL, he was saying that Coachella, 70% of the people that went to Coachella bought their tickets from buy here, pay now, buy here, pay later. That's how messed up things are right now. So when you see Bobby Shmurda selling 10 tickets per set, it's like, how is Bobby gonna make money? See, this is why I've been going crazy on the internet, because you got somebody like Bobby Shmurda, talented kid. He signed to Epic. Shout out to Sha Money for signing him. I was there when he was at Epic. I worked there. But, you know, you go to jail, you come back, everybody's excited for you, and the celebrity is out there. Everybody's treating you like the celebrity, like, oh my God, Bobby Shmurda, Bobby Shmurda. And it gets to your head, and it really makes you think, because they're treating you like a celebrity, they'll pay to see you. And as a matter of fact, every day we have options where we want to spend our money, where we want to go. And because the economy is messed up, people have to make decisions based on where they at. So Bobby Shmurda versus, keeping the lights on or taking my wife to dinner. I'm going to take my wife to dinner. Like I'll catch a rap, because it's not like you need Bobby Shmurda. See, this is what the festival thing did. This is what festivals did wrong. They gave you a misguided perception of what the world was. So if you come to Rolling Loud, and let's say you Bobby Shmurda, you go to Rolling Loud and they paid you $100K. That's realistic, right? $100K, Bobby Shmurda, performing Hot Nigga, his records at Rolling Loud. There's only 3 or 4 Rolling Louds a year. See what I'm trying to say? So now the fans are like, I'll pay to see him here rather than doing it this way. So there's only 3 to fans here. There's only 3 fans for them to go around. Sorry, we paused, right? Oh, TDE Apartments, living in Tulsa, who knows? Boston checking in. What up, Boston? Casual, I do take bookings on Calendly. You can hit me there anytime. Alex had to go open the door, guys, so you guys are seeing how it really works.
Do you think, Ray, that it's a possibility, like what Tory Lanez was doing? When he was doing them shows, streaming. Maybe that's the play.
But what I'm saying is that there has to be a certain amount of hotness for people to spend money. And there are a lot of famous people who think because they're famous, they're hot. Famous forever. If you was famous in the 90s, we still know who you are in the 2020s. So it's not like fame, just because I know who you are, doesn't mean that you're famous for that anymore or you're making money from that. So fame fucks with you, right? You think I'm famous. Of course they're going to pay to see me. Why would they pay to see you? You haven't done it before. You have to stop what you're doing. You have to stop what you're doing to actually build an audience to tour with artists. But they getting so much money from these big festivals, they're like, I ain't touring. Because look at it like this. I'll give you a quick story. I hope nobody gets mad, but I'm going to tell you something. So right around 2008-9, Akon is on fire. He got all of us signed to him. Rock City, Cardinal Official, Gaga, what's my man name? Always talking about what you got. I forgot. But anyway, we was all label mates. Mm-hmm. So, Akon pushing everybody got a single out. Akon and his team is like, we about to go on tour. Let's go. The tour got canceled because Akon was only gonna make about $30,000 or $40,000 a night. And his team was like, that's not enough money for him. So we never did the tour. Akon winds up going overseas. Akon gets $300,000-$400,000 to step off the plane in Africa and these other international markets. But you gotta sacrifice. And what's happening, these artists are not understanding, you have to sacrifice for your fandom. So yeah, Bobby, you should have went on tour as soon as you got out of jail. But you were chasing that money. You had a chance to build an audience, but you were chasing that money. And don't get me wrong, this is not just Bobby. Every artist. Ashanti, they just announced that she had to cancel her tour 24. Like, why would I pay to see y'all? Like, how much am I paying to see Bobby Shmurda? Think about that. How much am I paying to see him? How much were the tickets? Let's say the tickets were $50. I don't know. You can look, but let's say the tickets are $50, right? Are you going to, my man Alex going to the site. Let's see how much the tickets were. Go down. Tag for prices. Let's see. This is good intel. Okay, cool. Keep going down. They probably was doing. You might have to ask ChatGPT. They took it down. They took it down. Ask ChatGPT just how much was Bobby Shmurda selling tickets for. But my point is this: if you selling tickets for $50, right? $50. It's 3 of us. Now you got 3 people that got to pay $50 each. I got to get somebody who also wants to go see you. So now I got to find somebody to pay $50, or I got to pay $50 for someone else and me. I got $30 to $40. $30 to $40 a ticket. So let's say it's $40, right? How much we pay in the park? 20, 25. We going out, concessions. You talking about $125 you spent to go see Bobby Shmurda sing a record that was hot 11 years ago. There's no connection to him anymore. You feel what I'm trying to say? And when you're trying to push it, or when you're selling tickets, that's a connection. There's so many artists out there that I can name who are huge that have never sold tickets. Jason Derulo, never sold tickets. Flo Rida, never sold tickets. These are guys who are making $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a night. One-offs, though. They can't sell tickets. Beyonce sells tickets. Kendrick it's the literally. If you want to show the music industry you're the shit, you don't have to rap. You don't have to sing. You don't have to dance. You just have to prove that you can sell tickets. If you could prove you can sell tickets, you can get signed. Because if you could sell tickets, that means that. So Bobby and them are going through this thing where they want to show they can sell tickets. Look what happens. Now, guess what he's going to be doing? All these festivals again, chasing money. Nightclubs again, chasing money. You got to start somewhere. And the only thing with Bobby, if I was his manager, I'd have been like, it's too late. We got to get a record out. We need a hot record while chasing money. Get a hot record. Now, here's the part where it becomes hard. You got a hot record. Now we have to stop chasing money.
Oh,
we're
like
hot.
Okay.
We're hot now. Everybody wants me.
Like,
Yeah,
don't take
I
the
know.
brown paper bag type shit.
It's hard, and that's why we don't have any real stars in the music industry anymore, because these stars is money. These stars are thinking they're making millions of dollars if they're stars. No, you're making millions of dollars because you're a part of a bundle package. I'm putting 30 of y'all together, and I'm selling the tickets for 300. You see what I'm trying to say? So you think you the shit, but nobody came to see you. That's why I've been saying festivals are killing the reality of all these artists. They think 100,000 people were singing my song word for word. No, brother, you were just a part of the bundle that day. We bundled up. I paid $300, and I know one of your songs, so fuck it, I'm gonna see you. But I can't wait for Playboy Cardi to come on tonight. Now, if I was Playboy Cardi, I'm going straight arena tour. Like, I mean, he's done it already, but like, you can't, like, festivals it kills the perception. The audience is not paying for you. They're paying for the experience, and you're a part of the experience. You're going to Rolling Loud, you're going to see everybody. If you go to Bobby Shmurda, you're only seeing Bobby Shmurda.
So it's kind of like the experience when you say that, because I noticed you said experience.
You're allowing yourself to be a part of a bundle package. Yeah. It's like streaming. That's why some superstars came in late. Adele, Taylor Swift, Aaliyah, Tupac. These guys were like, well, I don't know about Tupac, but these guys were guys that weren't allowing because they were so powerful in their position, they weren't allowing
like,
people. We don't need that streaming money. Our people gonna buy our stuff. That's why those guys had they had the clout to come in late. You can't come in late if you this guy. You can't come in late if you're Ashanti. Y'all are not hot. It's about heat or a relationship like Frankie Beverly and Maze had. Frankie Beverly and Maze was touring year round forever. So you gonna catch them. You want to see them. You don't even care about Before I Let Go. They performing for an hour and a half, and it wasn't. I mean, I knew Before I Let Go. I knew Happy Feelings, but I don't know the catalog. That I'm like, oh, I know that song. Oh, I know that song. But I'm watching an audience of people sing word for word because they are real fans that have seen you, that experience with you, that touch you. So Bobby doesn't have fans of Bobby. Bobby has fans of hot nigga. So that's why the only way you establish fans of Bobby is by putting yourself out there, going on tour, going into these little markets, touching the people, letting them say, I fuck with you, bro. And then you come in and it was 300 people last year, and now it's 500 this year. And next year it's 1,000, and the year after that it's 2,000. And that's how you have to build a career if you want to be a successful artist. But here's what's happening now. When you're hot, everybody's calling. Come host my party. Come host my live. Come get on my stream. And there's money coming from everywhere that you're making so much money that you're also spending just as fast. Let's be clear. And then the money stops, and now you're like, well, why the money stop? Well, because you ain't hot no more. Well, now I gotta go get hot. Now they're chasing. You see what I'm trying to say? Rather than just constantly building. So that's what's really going on.
And I want to say, like, you said it a while ago, that, like, the podcasters and the streamers are the new celebrities.
Yep.
And they are the new stars. When you look at this video, I feel like this is where the concert audience is now. So everybody's building their fan base through streaming and then just hosting a concert. And it's real.
Exactly. That's my point. So this is a good example, right? So that's a great example. This is a guy that's like, if you were in Afghanistan and you have a slight interest in me, just a slight interest, you might like a song of mine. You see that, now you like him.